Ever wondered what's really hiding in your wardrobe? Or maybe you've caught yourself thinking you have absolutely nothing to wear, even though your closet's full. You are not alone, and that is exactly what we are digging into on today's episode. But before we dig in, I've got some exciting news for you, crazy birds. Through hundreds of conversations I've been having with global experts around the world, through thousands of chats with our Crazy Bird community, one thing was clear. People are looking for more than just advice. They are looking for some clarity. Both individuals and especially small business owners want sustainability to feel simple, to feel doable, and also guilt-free. So something that they can actually be proud of without the overwhelm. Without the overwhelm. With that in mind, I've been actually working hard to try and find some solutions that can help you on that journey. And I am beyond excited to actually share that we are ready to launch our first products. So it is going to be some digital products like courses and also a few physical tools that is designed to cut through the eco noise and really help you take real, joyful steps towards a more sustainable life and business. If you are excited about this next chapter and you want to be the first to know, I'd love for you to actually join our waiting list to make this extra special. The actual first 100 people that sign up to this will receive exclusive perks, added discounts, and a massive thank you for being some of our early supporters. So you can head on over to our Instagram, Mama Earth Talk, and you can find the link in our bio to actually join our waiting list. We also have a post that is pinned at the top of our account as well, and you can just reply on the comment there, just comment, I'm in, and we are going to send you some goodies how you can actually join our list. Now, let's dive into today's episode. Hey, Crazy Birds, and welcome to another episode of Mama Earth Talk, where we dive into real conversations about sustainability, share honest stories, and explore practical ways to reduce waste, go green, and live more consciously. I'm your host, Mariska. Our guest today is a visionary in the fashion technology and sustainability, Julia Dietmar. She is the co-founder and CEO of OpenWardrobe, a platform helping people make the most of what they already own while reducing fashion waste. With a career spanning leadership roles, Julia brings deep expertise in both tech and retail. She's on a mission to make mindful fashion accessible to everyone. Crazy Birds, without any further ado, I would like to welcome Julia Dietmar. Welcome to the podcast. Julia, you have helped me build my wardrobe and my blueprint as well. Can you explain for our Crazy Birds, first of all, what is this blueprint and what does that process look like if someone new starts?
Yeah, so it's called Style Blueprint, and it basically has three chapters. We call them three parts. One is your colors, another one is your body shape and silhouettes that suit you, and the third one is your style personality. So for colors, we use the tonal system of color analysis, and we give you only your dominant color type because that's the only thing that we can reliably determine from just a picture of you together with your questions. The reason, and by the way, I should have mentioned that I actually, when I started working on OpenWardrobe, I went and I learned all about color analysis and personal styling. I became a certified image consultant just to be able to understand all of the theory behind it and train our tools. So the tonal system of color analysis is a lot more flexible and a lot more, I feel it's easier to understand for people than the seasonal. Seasonal kind of assumes that that's your season for life.
Yeah.
But If you ever colored your hair, you probably noticed, and if you drastically changed the hair color, you went from, let's say, light to dark or from gray to red or something like that, you probably noticed that now you're starting to look different in the clothes you already have. So that's why the tonal system I find a lot more useful, and that's what we give you. We give you your dominant color type, which comes with 30 colors for your palette. And by the way, if you go to a color consultant in person for the tonal analysis, they will give you your dominant, your secondary, and your tertiary color. And the full palette will be 42. So 30 of that 42 is about your dominant. So we'll give you majority already. And we're giving you an explanation of how to wear your color. So that's another difference. It's not what colors you should wear, but how you wear colors. Contrast, pairings, light or dark, right? And we're giving you keywords that you can kind of keep in mind when you're looking for clothes. So that's on your colors. Then the second chapter is your analyzing your body shape and giving you your silhouettes. So depending on your weight, your actual shape, and your height, and your proportions. Proportions are very important for styling. We're giving you kind of ideas of what might work and how you style yourself so that you look however you want to look, right? Some people want to accentuate certain parts, and that's fine. But if you kind of want to have that kind of hourglass shape, that the standard, or I don't know what you want to call it, that's, it's all about symmetry and proportions, right? Because the human eye sees symmetry and then perceives symmetry as more beautiful. It's kind of in our evolution, and that's what we're guiding you towards. And so we're giving you actual silhouettes, and we're telling you this is what you should look for. This is you should ideally avoid. And of course, with styling, you can basically correct everything.
Yeah.
And then the third chapter is your style personality. And we give you your top 3 or 4 personalities. So no one is one personality ever, right? We're always a mixture of things depending on our lifestyle, and at work we could be this, and then at home we could be something different. So through our questionnaire, we kind of give you your primary personality, and then maybe second, third, and maybe even fourth, if that fits. And that kind of gives you an explanation of, I'm a creative type, so the crazy earrings is mine, right?
Yeah.
I think it's your case. Or I am, a mix of this. And then we're giving you a kind of a list of brands that fit your personality, so that you don't even have to think about, if I want to shop, like, where should I go? We kind of guide you. You don't have to, of course, but it's just an education. So that's the style blueprint that you get after receiving the questions. And then with that, we're also having a series of workshops. It's pre-recorded workshops. So for example, for women, we have a very detailed explanation of your color analysis, and for your color, like some additional information on how you can put stuff together. We're gonna be publishing one soon on body shapes as well. And for men, it's slightly different. For men, we're basically guiding them through developing their personal style, because we just kind of found that for men it's slightly different. They don't care much about theory. They just like, tell me what to do.
Yeah.
So depending on your gender, you will get one set of information or a set of information.
Okay. Wow, that sounds so great. I actually want to try and see if I can share my screen.
So this is what you get with your colors. So you get your dominant type. In this case, Mariska, you were deep. That's what we determined. And it basically tells you that you look really good in rich jewel tones, like deeper colors, and you can wear dark and dark.
Okay.
So you are one of those rare people that looks amazing in all black, if you choose to wear that.
Except I have a French bulldog that's a fawn color, so when I wear black, it looks like I've got this beautiful fur of fawn all over me.
That is funny. But these are these are the neutral colors, right? So we give you, that's another thing that I wanted to mention. We give you your neutrals and we give you your accents. And how you should think about your wardrobe in terms of accents and neutrals is I would say about 60 to 70% of your wardrobe probably should be in neutrals. And those are your investment pieces, right? And when I say investment, I don't mean expensive. I mean, things that you will wear for a long time, like coats, trousers, like blazers, stuff like that. And then accent colors, you can use them as accents, right? Tops, accessories, and this can be trending colors, right? So if you think about, like we talked about being more mindful and more sustainable, neutrals will never go out of style. And these neutrals that suit you, they will be yours forever. So if you want to buy an expensive coat or something that you will wear for a long time, go there. And then accents, that could be trendy. So for example, if this season we are into purples or lavenders, you can go here and say, okay, I have this kind of two different purples that are trending and in my colors, and I can buy those shirts or whatever that is. It's that's how you should look at it. And then if you scroll a little bit down, we're giving you kind of ideas on how to mix and match. And then one important thing, and I put it on everything, just like how to use this guide. We're saying it's not about restricting your choices, right? This is very important. It's not about telling you you can wear only this purple and nothing else. No, it's not. We're telling you how to wear the colors and how to make most of your wardrobe. So basically for you mentioned you understood that pastels do not work for you. And now you understand why.
Yeah.
And now you can say and if you do want to wear ivory, ivory is really a pastel color, right? We're telling you, yes, you can absolutely wear it, but this is how.
Yeah.
So that's that. And then if you can scroll up a little bit, you have three different tabs there. The outfit color formulas, we're giving you just, again, ideas. If you do want to create a capsule wardrobe, and you can see, right, these two capsules are very different from the color combo, right? Personality of these two people would be very different, but they both work for your dominant color type. So we're kind of giving you an ideas of how you can create this with colors that are suiting you and why it would work. And then the third tab, if you scroll up a bit, these are your makeup colors. Okay, so it's, again, I mean, this links to a particular lipstick that you can actually buy, but you don't have to. The idea is you're understanding that it's kind of a deeper, richer colors that you need to put on yourself to look your best. So that's colors. If you want to go back and look at the other chapters, so your shape. So we're giving you an explanation of your shape. Maybe we can start with the other Styling Explained tab. So we're kind of explaining you, it's a lot of text and you should read through this, but it's kind of giving you an understanding of what works for you, and kind of, we're calling it your key rules, but again, it's guidelines, right? Rules are there to be broken if you want to break them. But in order to break the rules, you need to understand them. That's the point, right? So for you, Mariska, because you are a very classic triangle, all you need to remember is emphasize your top, de-emphasize your bottom half of your body. So that means when you want visual attention, always above your waist. So and then depending on your personality, style personality that we're going to talk about in a minute, it could be different, right? If you're a classic, it could be maybe like, strong shoulders. If you're a romantic, it could be maybe ruffles and like floral prints. If you're creative, maybe some crazy jewelry, right? So it's really about attention, visual attention. Somebody looks at you, their eye goes up rather than down. And different body types, different emphasis, different. And then for you, because for a triangle, you have a really nice defined waist. Emphasize it, right? Belts and some, things that really help you cinch the waist. So that's the explanation. And then on the first tab, these are kind of the styles that work, right? And if you know the theory, now what we're telling you, look for necklines that basically make your shoulders look a little bit wider to balance it out with your hips. And then if you look at avoids, this would be something that makes your shoulders look narrower.
Yeah.
Right. And most of us instinctively, we gravitate towards things that work for us. And it's actually very, very interesting because a lot of our users and clients that I did this in person with, they're like, I never liked halters. Now I understand why.
Yeah.
Right. Or I never liked, like you said, pastel colors. Now I understand why. And then you're going to stop trying. So you're like, okay, I'm not going to stress about this anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it goes through like sleeves and different silhouettes and so on. And then personality. Do you want to talk about personality for a second?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go to that's
signature style. Yeah, signature style is really kind of your personality. So you are classic, creative, and neutral, all equal pretty much, right? Equally. So that tells me that your creativity, and I saw your wardrobe. So your creative side comes out in your jewelry. Right? Your natural side, and most of us actually have a lot of natural in us because that's just the comfort piece, right? At home, most of us are natural. Not everybody, but, and this is what and by the way, I don't know if you noticed this, you can click on a circle, like
Yes.
click on creative, and then you get the description, how this personality shows up on you, like eclectic mix of jewelry that I saw in your wardrobe. That's you, like treasure hunter. You mentioned that you love vintage and you love secondhand, right?
Yeah.
And globetrotter's eye, obviously, for you, it's kind of obvious. And then you can read through that. And then in the bottom, we're just kind of giving you brands that
here. Of
match
course.
your personality. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that's so cool. And I mean, yeah, so it really kind of helped me to go through this, and to see what it is. And then you mentioned like the classes and the workshops. So to kind of go through that as well, because that teaches you a little bit more about this. Because for me, my main issue was obviously I lost almost like 30 kilos or 60 pounds over the last 2 years. So what I used to wear, it doesn't fit anymore, or that style doesn't suit me as great as it used to. So yeah, it was really good to kind of just get a refresh and see, what is it that works. And yeah.
And by the way, just one more thing with the style. Yeah, if you go back to the blueprint, see those little circle like at the bottom, right? On the right, it's like to get to your results. But on the left, if you change color of your hair, or if you lose even more weight, or if you whatever, you can always redo this unlimited number of times, right? And it's going to get updated. So let's say you decide to go blonde tomorrow.
Yeah.
Your coloring will change, or you put like lots of highlights, your coloring will change. You can redo your colors, and then it'll give you for that moment in your life, and then you can do it as many times as you want.
Yeah, that's so cool. And what is the trend report? Is this just kind of what's trendy now, or like?
Yeah, so every season we do it twice a year.
Okay.
We don't do it 52 times a year because it's very, very time consuming, but we put together kind of what colors are trending. So if you click on this first one, the color report, so it tells you for the spring, summer 2025, we're going to be publishing fall soon, autumn soon. But if you kind of scroll through that, scroll to the deep, that's you. Okay, so this is you, right? So this is you, and then you would say, okay, this season, these are kind of the trending colors. So this would be your accents that you would be looking for. And we will tell you, okay, so turquoise, for example, was really popular this past season, the pinks and so on. So you can basically kind of, it's another tool for you to feel trendy, if you will, or up to date if you want to feel that way.
Yeah, and I see Demi Moore or Demi or Dem. How do you pronounce
I think it's Demi.
Demi Moore is also here on the deep page, which is cool. That's really interesting. So it's definitely something to, get some more inspiration
Yeah,
from.
and if you go scroll a little bit more, so we do this for every dominant type, and then I believe if you scroll even more, I think there are even makeup colors there for the season. So again, if you want to be, there you go. So go maybe to the deep. Yeah, there you go, Michelle Obama.
Oh, wow.
Michelle Obama is a deep. So this would be seasonal makeup colors if you're so inclined to follow
Yeah.
those trends.
Oh, that's really cool. Very interesting. So, definitely something to check out as well. So, yeah, so that's all kind of here in the style lab by the blueprint. But then looking at the wardrobe.
Hmm.
So, this is my wardrobe. I have 275 items in my wardrobe, believe it or not. And it feels small. Does this wardrobe feel small to you? Like,
It's we do have some users with over 1,000.
okay,
We
wow.
have users with over 7,000.
Wow, okay.
So compared to those users, it's small, but it's not. It's actually a good size.
Yeah.
It gives you variety. So on average, if I look at people in our in our pool of users, on average it's 220. So this is
The
pretty
average.
average wardrobe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I started taking photos of me in the outfits to see what it looks like. And I wanted to see, can I add that to my outfit, like things as well? That's what I
Yes.
started doing.
Yeah. So this should go into looks. So the selfies go into looks.
Oh, okay.
And
So I
then
need to
from
add them
there,
here.
you can connect them to outfits.
Okay.
And then you should be able to do that way. Yeah, so just move them to looks.
Okay. See if
You'll
I,
probably have to re-upload them. If you have it already on your computer, I'll show you how to do that.
let's do, it's here. Outfits. Let's do one. So it's going. Okay, so here I've got the look and then the outfit.
Yeah, so if you click on that look, go back maybe, it's
Hmm.
easier. Click on that look, and then you can say create linked outfit.
Oh, wow.
And then existing outfits, and then you can filter maybe by color if you want the tops. That's just easier. Can you filter by color from here? Oh, you can't. Okay. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, there you go. So I think it was a pink shirt,
Mm.
hot pink maybe.
Oh, I don't think, yeah. So it's another, there was another outfit because this
Okay.
one, but it's not that one.
Yeah, just clear the filters then. Yeah, just maybe reset, and then reset filters at the bottom. Yeah. And we could go through, I think it
Oh,
was
here,
like
but
this
without
one,
the jacket, I
which
think.
is fine.
So now I can say yes, and that's it.
Yeah, and then by the way, if your all of the photos are time stamped, right? Because you took it on a certain date.
Yeah.
And if you link it, we automatically put it on a calendar for you.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's actually
Yeah,
nice actually taking the photo every single morning, have your like kind of tripod thing set up, take the photo in the morning, and then you can kind of capture all these looks as you go as well.
exactly. If you go back, now see there's a calendar. If you click on the
Oh,
calendar,
yeah.
so your look is going to be here, and your outfit is also going to be on the same date.
Oh,
So you can
cool. So
switch
now I
between
can
two.
kind of say, okay, I want to wear this next week, Monday for work, this for this, and you can kind of schedule also your
Yeah,
outfits. And then you also know what you wore for that specific thing. So then the next
exactly.
time you go to the same mixer or whatever, you can check, did I wear, what did I
Yeah,
wear? Is someone
yeah.
gonna say, I've worn this so many times? So yeah, it's like, okay, so I need to work a bit on my technology on this. So I'm gonna re-upload all my looks. So I'm gonna put it in the looks instead of items because I put it in other because I wanted to ask you about that. But one thing that I do have here is I've got all of this fabric. Oh,
Mm.
and Piper also made it to the wardrobe.
Oh, nice.
She's always there. It was such a struggle to take some of these photos because I would put clothes down on the floor to take a photo, and then she's just like,
She
"Oh
would
wow, this
lay
is
on it.
so cool!" Exactly. So it took a little bit longer, but yeah. So I have all of this fabric, and I was like, I don't know, like the color on the image doesn't look 100%, like because the lighting and stuff obviously
Hmm.
played a bit of a role. But I don't know what to make with these. Like I was thinking maybe this is like an orange top or maybe this is like a wrap dress and then maybe some extra pants. But then I'm like, I don't know what to make. Like, I have
You
this
have a lot
fabric.
of fabric. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the story there? I'm
So
curious.
when I started losing weight, my clothes didn't fit me, and that was still back in Australia. So I went to Spotlight, which, if you are familiar with Australia, Spotlight is like the awesome fabric shop. So it's like such a great shop. You go, you get everything there, and then they had like a 50% sale off their
So you went crazy.
fabric. Yeah, so I was like, wow, this is amazing. And then I actually did a sewing course. So from beginner to like advanced through
Nice.
an amazing place in Perth. And so I decided I'm going to make all of my clothes. And then I bought all of this fabric, and yeah, it's still fabric and I need to make it because now I'm like, I have this, I'm thinking to make a blouse, but now I'm like looking at my style and think, what blouse must this be and what's going to fit in my, so I'm a bit like, I don't know what to make of it. And then there was also some of the dresses. I think one of the dresses you said like it's the one with the black and like the big flowers. Like I really like the pattern, but I
Hmm.
know that that dress doesn't look good on me. So I'm like, can I maybe tailor that to make it into a skirt? Maybe I can make it like a nice skirt or maybe a
I
blouse.
would I would not do a skirt with big flowers
So you
for
would do a
you.
blouse rather, or?
I would do a blouse or even keep it as a dress and then just, make it fit better. But I would
Mm,
probably just do a blouse out of it for you.
okay.
And all that amazing dark fabric, that would be amazing for skirts and trousers for you.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about having pants, and because I only have like literally two pants that is not active wear.
Hmm.
So I was thinking, maybe something else. And then yeah, with this like top, maybe something with like a cowl neck type of thing, because I don't really
Hmm.
have. And the pink is like a really nice hot pink. Yeah, and
That
then
is totally your personality,
yeah.
this pink, this fabric with.
When I saw, and I think this fabric was actually something I got like on our local buy nothing group. Someone gave all of this fabric away, these two in particular.
Hmm.
So there was other fabric as well that I used a lot for Piper's stuff, but these two were still left from that. And I was like, wow, this is actually, I like it. I can make something of this. So yeah, so making blouses, I think would be, but then again,
Yeah,
like this.
I love this one. I really like it. The
So I was
stripes.
thinking maybe to do some wrap dress, but obviously the neck needs to not be the pattern that I put there. Now I know better, so I can do
So if
something
you
else.
do a dress, make it vertical.
Okay.
If you do a blouse, do horizontal stripes.
Okay, that's an interesting one. Yeah.
Or you can maybe combine it. Do like the top of the dress
Mm,
in the horizontal way and
horizontal.
the bottom of the dress. It's going to make it a lot more interesting.
Well, that's a good one. I'll definitely check that out and see whether my sewing skills is up to that. Otherwise, I'm taking this to the tailor. And yeah, so I also have this, but now thinking about all of this, I'm thinking this might be a little bit too pale for me. I think maybe.
I mean, you could style it with something darker on
Mm,
top. It's not, I mean, the print is, just okay for me.
mm,
But you could definitely maybe just do a trim, like a darker trim on it. So it's another thing that's important to remember. The colors that really matter are the ones that are like here,
mm.
right?
Okay.
So even if you wear pastel and you don't love it, if you show a lot of skin, then it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can do the trim, maybe like that's closer here would be more of like a darker navy to match.
Mm,
Yeah, but this could be interesting also. And is that
okay.
denim below?
Yeah, so it's like denim. So I was thinking, maybe to do a skirt or to do, I
Can
don't
make
know.
yourself a pair of jeans, like a wide leg jeans that are super stylish now these
Yeah.
days, and it works good for your body shape.
Okay. Maybe I'll have to check I'm not sure whether there'll be enough fabric for that, but I can definitely check and see. And then yeah, with this blue, I'm not sure how well that would work with me now looking at that. And then obviously the red and the green. The red I was thinking also to make some wrap dress with it because it's like a nice bright red color.
It's a nice red, yeah.
Yeah. And then this green to maybe make like a shirt, like a nice blouse that I is a little bit more formal. Because I
Yeah,
feel I've got a
yeah.
lot of active wear, but not a lot of like,
Yeah, well, you also live in a super hot climate, right? So you need
Yeah,
everything lightweight.
exactly. So yeah, so that's kind of the fabric that I've got that's still like, deciding what I want. And yeah, it's super easy now to kind of look at, all the different options. So like when it comes to the tops, that's the orange top that I have worn many times and probably on the profile of so many of my stuff. And yeah, because also when it comes to dressing here, it's like a little bit more conservative, even though we are so, advanced in Dubai. But when it comes to like a working environment, people are still like, keep the shoulders closed. And if you go outside, it is super hot. But if you're inside in a building,
It's
people
cold.
crack that AC and it's super cold.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you dress for that? So, yeah, so no,
So
it's,
I also like looking at your wardrobe and especially that shirt. I would say that your secondary type is warm. And I
mm,
see you're wearing kind of a brownish dress and you look good in it. So I think you're deep and warm. So this warmer accents, that would work. They definitely work for you.
oh wow, that's great. So yeah, here's just like some of the shirts. And I also find there's some of the shirts it's good to take the photo of what I look in the outfit actually because like this one I liked it, but then when I had it on I was like, "Ooh, it's a little bit tight." I need to keep an eye on this one otherwise I'm not going to wear it like as it
But the
is now.
silhouette it works for you.
Yeah,
It's a V-neck, it's
exactly.
a cap sleeve. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
maybe I can make that hot pink fabric into something like this.
Yeah.
'Cause I think that could look good as well. And yeah, there's a lot of t-shirts and a lot
Yeah,
of
I remember when I was looking at your wardrobe, I really liked scroll up a bit, the one with the off shoulder with the roses. I
oh,
think it's super cute.
and I don't wear it enough like cuz I think I don't know even when I wore it last, but I know when I did wear it a lot of people complimented me on that and I don't know where if it is because of the off shoulder or maybe I think because I don't have a strapless bra that fits well. So I need to invest in that. That's probably what I need and then that gets a little bit more.
Yeah, just put it with some colorful skirt and that would be amazing.
Yeah, cool. And because, yeah, I'm struggling to put together like great work outfits that would look great, that, looks professional and, yeah, kind of tick all the boxes. So that's what I'm like.
I mean, you have so many shirts, like button downs, that are very professional looking. And of course, blazers, you throw a blazer on top of anything and you're done, right? For a professional
Yeah.
environment.
Because I
So
started making some outfits here. So, like, with the shirts and that. And yeah, so I'll see. And that's the outfit that you recommended with this
that is,
top.
can I see your you're in it?
Oops.
You
It
took a
is.
picture. Did you like it on
Yes.
yourself?
Yes, I did. I did. I find I would probably never have worn it like that. Let me go here now. I need to remember. You said add look.
You go to my looks.
My looks. Add look. Where is it? It's this one. Adding the looks. Yeah, here.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, I would never have worn it like that. And I think it looks fine, but I think maybe with this one, it feels like it looks a bit larger here than what it is around my middle.
Do the belt. Put a
The
white
belt,
belt on it.
a white belt. Okay, that's an interesting one.
I
Yeah.
do like the skirt with the shoes. The top, yeah, you can maybe do something a little bit more like brighter or more fitted.
Oh wow. Let me Just see. Yeah. No, I think that could be an interesting one. Oh wow. Well, we've gone through quite pretty much all of the stuff. Is there anything else you wanted us to go through here?
No, I think we're good. It's a lot. No, but this is amazing. This is great. I love that you want to incorporate the actual product and then show in the wardrobe. I think it's going to be super interesting to people.
Yeah. Well, I think that is it. I also need to work on the packing list because I want to have something ready for like my one bag travel next time when I want to go on holiday. I just click here and I know, okay, this is what I pack. This is my look. This is what I, have. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, you can have as many as you want. You see that add wardrobe button? You can
Yes.
add so many yeah, I have a packing list for every trip.
Oh, wow. That's so
Takes
cool.
it takes me very little time to pack these days.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Well, Julia, thank you so much for your time and for going through all of this with me and
Absolutely.
being such an amazing guest on the show.
Thank you.
Julia, where can people find you and the Open Wardrobe?
Just go to our website. It's www.openwardrobe.co. It's .co, not .com.
Cool.
It's a different company.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. That is great. So we will link that all up in the show notes so our crazy birds can go and find you exactly there. So thank you so much. If you feel like creating some outfits for me and, want to check out what is in my wardrobe, please feel free to do so. I would happily like to try some of those outfits. Well, and that is it for today's episode of Mama Earth Talk. I hope Julia's journey and her work with Open Wardrobe has inspired you to look at your own closet a little differently and how small changes in how we use and care for our clothes can actually add up to some big difference for our planet. For anyone that would like to do their own blueprints, Julia has actually provided us with a really awesome discount code where you can get 30% off just for our crazy birds. So the code that you can use on checkout is Mama Earth, MAMA Earth, all in caps. And I will link that in the show notes as well. And you can just access that from there as well. And if you've enjoyed this episode, please make sure to leave a review on Podchaser, share it with a fellow crazy bird, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss one of our Mama Earth Talk episodes. And I would love to hear your thoughts. What stood out on today's episode? Have you started making some more regenerative choices in your life? Or maybe you just want to come over and say hi. You can find me on Instagram at Mama Earth Talk. And remember, Mama Earth has a voice, and it's us, crazy birds. See you in the next one.